Now, I'm going to start this with starting with a numbering system that we all know and learned in kindergarten. Okay? So let's start with, let me find an eraser. Let's start with the following number. Okay, if I put the number 324 on the board, can everybody see that in the back row there too? What does that number, and we don't, you don't even know that I'm going to talk about other numbering systems. What do we normally assume that number is? We assume what? We assume it's 324. What base number do we assume it is? Base 10 or decimal? Because that's our default numbering system. Agreed? Okay, so let's write that. So this is a base 10 decimal number. Okay? Now let's tell me what else you know about this number. What do you know about this guy right here? It's a what? It's the ones column. Everybody agrees? You think this is too simple. You're afraid to say that, right? Okay? So this is the ones column. So would you agree with me that this is 4 times 1? Is that true? Okay? And then this guy is the tens column. So would you agree with me that this is 2 times 10? Okay? And then this guy is the hundredths. It's getting tricky. 3 times 100. Okay? So if we add that up, we're going to have 300 plus 20 plus 4, which is, in fact, 324. But, okay, can I do something else? Instead of saying 1, would it be okay, is it true to say that this is 10 to the 0? Okay? Would it be true to say that this is 10 to the 1? And would it be true to say that this is 10 to the 2? And what do you notice about this and this? What can we generalize? That each column is a power of the base, right? So the far right column indicates 10 to the 0 because it's a base 10 number. The second column is 10 to the 1, base 10 number. So every column is another power of the base that we're talking about. Okay? One other thing. I want to count in decimal. Can I still see this on the... I'm going to do it here just because... Okay. All right, so we're going to take decimal. Now, before we left decimal, what are the possible digits in decimal? What are the possible digits in a decimal number? 0 through 9. So let's count in decimal. You ready? Am I going to run out of room? I feel like I am. Okay, so what comes after 9? Okay, so how do I know that? What am I? Can you give me a logical explanation of why I'm going from 9 to 10? Because what? Yeah, so I'm out of digits. Does everybody agree I'm out of digits? 0 through 9. So I have to leave the ones column and put a digit in the tens column, and then start over at 0 in the 1s. I mean, you know this. We're just formalizing it, right? Okay? All right? And in kindergarten, you might have had like you remember how you used to use the red pins and the blue pins for the, the 1s and the 10s, okay? But basically what we're doing is we're out of digits. We're going to the next number column. All right, so then everybody knows what's next. It's 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, 1, 5. I didn't run out of space. Congratulations. Okay. So that's all well and good, and we all know that, and we do that because I don't know why they decided we had 10 fingers, 10 toes. I mean, you know, somewhere along the way, base 10 was defined as the standard.